Welcome in, everybody. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Woo! Spooky time. Alright. It is Friday. It is a very early stream today. Make sure my audio is working. My audio is always not working when I stream early for some reason, and I don't know what it is. It's really quiet today, too. Oh, I gotta turn it back up. There we go. That's better. It's still a little quiet, so we'll probably move the mic a little bit. But, yeah, welcome in, everyone. How's that? That's probably a lot better. Okay. It is Friday. We are doing the viewer suggestion. We're going to warm up with a rugby, and we're just going to dive right into it because we're only going to be here for a little bit of time before I have to take off and drive a whole bunch of hours. So, that's the plan. Start with a Halloween rugby, which I think we're going to do the classic little wizard hat here. Oh boy, this one's going to be real sketch, and then we'll do a better one. How's that? Nope, yep.
Hello.
Whoa. Hello, welcome in. Hold on, my speakers are turned way up. There we go. How are you doing?
I'm okay. A little under the weather.
Bummer. Happy Halloween.
Yes. What's that?
What's Halloween?
Yeah. I don't celebrate that.
You gotta celebrate All Saints Day at least. What was the other one Brian was telling me about? Something like native to Michigan. Shoot.
Hell Night.
Maybe? That sounds familiar. Devil's Night, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what Devil's Night is. Is it like Krampus, but for Halloween?
I mean, it was... I don't think it really happens anymore because it's, kind of illegal.
I mean, that doesn't stop anything ever, so... Tell me
Well,
what.
I mean, like, it's, the night before Halloween in Detroit was, like, from, like, the 70s to the 80s, arson and vandalism, like, ramped up to, like, absurd levels.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Just general skullduggery.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we always had to like be really careful about our pets.
Razor blades and apples?
No, yeah. I mean, that was a thing. That was a thing we talked about. But it was more like an urban legend thing. I don't think anybody ever.
I was gonna say, did that actually ever happen? Like,
I think there might have been like one instance of it. And then I remember a few years in a row, the news kept reporting of like people were giving away ecstasy instead of their things. Like that no one's giving away street drugs, not on purpose, anyways.
yeah, they're losing money that way.
there's literally nothing smart about that.
But continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I got sidetracked. No. So, I think it's the same kind of thing. Like, people would be like, oh, I found syringes and razor blades and stuff in my candy. And it's like, I bet you didn't.
Yeah.
Lumpy Hand, welcome in. But also, it's not a bad idea to just look over your kid's candy either. So it's like, I think it's a smart idea to have those kind of urban legends floating around. But yeah, no, nothing like that ever happened that I'm aware of in my time.
But you were saying something about had to look out for your pets?
Oh something? yeah. Like that was the thing. Like for some reason in Idaho, right around Halloween, people just love to be mean to people's pets, and that was always very disturbing to me. Yeah. So.
Bunch of sociopaths.
Yep. Which I think Idaho might just have a sociopath problem, not really like a Halloween problem.
I think anyone who lives in deserts suffer from the same issues that people who live like really far north in the world where like you have like extreme long periods of darkness. It's just like, yeah, that ain't conducive for good mental health.
Yeah. That, and there's just like in the 80s and 90s, there's just not a lot to do in Idaho. It was like you can go bowling, or you can drink. Good luck, teens.
Didn't y'all go tip cows?
What's that?
Didn't y'all go cow tipping? Is that
was the thing?
something...
Yeah, we did that in high school. That's a legit thing people do. A superhero with a costume inspired by fireworks would be a pretty cool thing to see. Inspired by fireworks, so like they're just wearing burning explosions. Or did you have
super colorful and flashy?
Yeah, that could mean so many things. I'll put it on the list. Ba 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 ba. I stayed up till like midnight last night finishing this hat, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'll post pictures later, but
I am.
Kid, what did you just? God damn it! Hold on. It's like a magnet. If you leave something out you don't want to be destroyed, a child will find it and destroy it.
That sounds about right.
He didn't get the hat. I had left out a bunch of like, I think it's called horsehair. Something. It's made out of plastic, but it just makes the cloth more firm. And now it's just all over the floor. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So let me pick that up, and then we'll jump into the drawing.
Something dirty.
Okay. Oh no. There's Play-Doh everywhere. Okie dokie dokie. Jonas, welcome in. Hello, hello. Happy Halloween, GG. Happy Halloween to everybody. I like in a town small enough to have an agricultural parade, and I've only ever heard of cow tipping in movies. For a long time when I was growing up, Idaho had more cows than people. And that might still be the case. James, welcome in. Where can I find your commission info? It's on the Discord. It is on the Discord.
Yep. Under the channel, commission artists.
Yep. Usually Discord is the easiest way to contact me about commissions, if you'd like to do that. Otherwise, I've had a few people like email me and stuff. I think there's a link to that somewhere, but I prefer Discord. It's much easier. Keep track of. Okay, there's the rugby. We gave him a hat. We got to draw a crab because I said I would. Got to draw little crabs every day. Wah. And then we'll give it a little wizard hat. If you haven't seen the new Witch video, I highly suggest you go watch it. Leave a comment. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your friends. Feel free to trash talk it. Divisiveness in the comments is just fine. Just be cool. I'm gonna make this a spiky crab. Spiky witch crab. Alright.
Yeah, GG Twin. You can't play a Aeon outright, but there are Konrasu in Pathfinder, and there is a versatile heritage. For the There's a lineage for the versatile heritage Nephilim that lets you be like tied to Aeons. And
hello, everyone. Happy Halloween, Bryce says. Lots of pumpkins. Does anyone have candy for the evil cursed creatures tonight? I do. Yeah. I'm not even going to be in town, but I bought some just in case, and I'm going to bring it with me. Yeah, because the Aeons are like deities, right?
not really. They're like outsiders. They're like lawful neutral outsiders.
I thought that was axioms.
They're the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Konrasu are probably the weirder. If you want to play an Aeon that's just super weird, Konrasu is probably the way to go.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Here we go. This is what I was thinking of. But I thought they were like deific.
There are like demigod Aeons.
Okay. That's a weird one. They are just biblical angels, aren't they?
I guess. I was gonna say, if you really want biblical angels, look at the new Archon stuff that they've put out in 2E in the Monster Core 1.
Monster Core. Okay, I'll check that out. All right, I'm gonna roll some dice. I'm tempted to request a full body one of the Tabaxi Rogue I had you draw a while back for him. Just 150. I would consider it though. Yeah. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. It's always money. Yeah, the full bodies take a while. Full bodies take a little while. 4. Big scary were phoenix barbarian with separate arms and wings, lots of flames. All right, that sounds pretty good. How many skeletons do you have in your yard, Bri? For Halloween, not the normal kind. My last stream I requested was a Stomy Sorcerer. Yeah, I have that. That's on the list. I did see that.
We keep the same list for a week, and then the next week it's a new list.
Yeah. Wednesday and Friday, same list, and then we reset.
Yep.
How long till Rugby creates a giant mutant pickle again? I mean, it could happen at any time. It won't be this Sunday. I know that for sure. I already have the That one is pretty weird, Corvus. The spitting flaming eyeballs. What bird most depicts a phoenix? Like, are there traditional... Hey, kid, that is your hat, but please don't chuck it around. You gonna put it on your head upside down? Okay, that's pretty funny.
Let's see. Phoenix.
Yeah.
They're generally just like a kind generic bird of prey.
Yeah. You stuck?
Not to be confused with like the Chinese phoenix, which is technically not a firebird.
Not to be confused with what?
With the Chinese phoenix. Chinese phoenixes aren't firebirds. They're just magical, colorful birds.
Gotcha.
Looks like cranes and pheasants are pretty
Ooh,
common, as
that
well
actually
as
sounds kind of fun.
Yeah,
Pheasants. I think pheasants is right. The what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Like really kind of pointy. Answer the Witch has duties tonight. It may be an acid Halloween time. I'm pretty lax on needing them to be around the house. I'm completely understanding that they have responsibilities to fulfill. That's fair. Glorified peacocks? Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's more of the Chinese variety.
Yeah, sorry,
But
that's what Tin was saying.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We just translate the Chinese word into Phoenix into English, which is probably wrong.
I want to make this like really long. Long, noodly, flowy bird.
Noodle bird.
Pyromancy. Birds either have very, very tiny eyeballs or just like massive eyeballs, and I don't know why. I guess it's probably determined about what they're doing.
Yeah. Because not all birds are eagle-eyed.
Yeah. We might try to do something fun with this today. Let the wings just be like real big. That one's pretty dope. A Phoenix Hydra.
Yeah, it's one of the quote-unquote good elemental lords. Since they
Nice.
don't have alignment anymore. That's why I said quote. In Pathfinder.
The basic glorified people are basically accurate. A biblically accurate Asmar would be pretty awesome. I've drawn a few of those actually. It's a pretty common suggestion, and they are pretty awesome. Like kind of scary but good. A goose phoenix, yeah. Asian dragons aren't dragons. I mean that's not true. They're just classified differently. They're worms. Debatable. Debatable.
Pathfinder calls them dragons.
Yeah.
So does D&D. So.
Does Pathfinder have catfolk? Ooh.
Yeah. They're just called catfolk.
They're just called catfolk? Okay.
They have a special name, but I've never fully figured out how to pronounce it yet, so... But, like, if you just look them up, they're under the name catfolk.
I'll have to look that up. Maybe I can mispronounce a word today. I don't remember seeing that as an ancestry. It just says catfolk. It just straight up says catfolk.
Literally just catfolk, but in game or in lore, they have a special name for themselves.
Catfolks call themselves Amurruns. Amurruns.
Yep. I only know two of the folk names.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing this. This is a great picture.
There's lizard folk which call themselves the Rookzer0, which I really like, and rat folk who call themselves the Asoki.
Patera?
Oh yeah, those are the alien catfolk in Starfinder.
Panthers. We are the Panthers. I mean, they have to do that because how else are people going to play? Oh no, what's it called? Someone from the '80s, help me out.
Thundercats?
Yeah, how else are they going to play Thundercats in
Just to clarify,
Starfinder?
I'm not from the 80s.
Oh,
but
that's
yeah,
just sad.
they're also like a big warrior society too, which is kind of interesting. They're like battle dancers.
Have you seen Battle Cat from Invincible? It's a pretty like Burning Play is playing a wow. I was gonna say my brain's all over the place again. I need to sleep. I need to get like a full night of sleep once this week. That's what I need. Jonas, welcome in. Battle Beast,
Oh.
yes, Battle Beast. Battle Cat is from He-Man. Burning's cat folk, big old cat man.
Gladiator?
Yeah.
Rogar.
I think of Battle Beast. You'll die in combat. Rah, rah, rah. It's just giant death machine cat. How are you doing, Jonas?
Probably an inspiration for Burning.
A little bit tired, but you know, that's normal.
Sure. I feel that. Oh boy.
Something to relate over.
You guys may be aware that the boy is not napping today because I do not have time for a nap. So hopefully we will just stream this morning and then he will fall asleep in the car. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see if it works.
Pathfinder is same thing as what? No, so Pathfinder is like D&D.
Ooh, what did I miss? What question? Is Pathfinder the same thing as WoW? Okay, gotcha.
No.
Hopefully not while driving. Well, I mean, hopefully the boy isn't driving the car. Or do you just mean, hopefully I don't get a good night's sleep while driving? Because that's also probably true. Okay, if we have a bird folk, like the Aarakocra, let's say, are their hands extra feet? Or are their hands completely new? Does that make sense?
What?
There have definitely been some magic cards that have them with, like, talon hands.
I've drawn them with both. I think it's just up to personal preference or I guess lore.
Which that makes sense. I think I kind of like. I think I like the talon.
This is funny. How's this bird flying? I was looking up avians in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah.
And there's this one from like.
John, if Mike calls, come and tell me or holler at me phone.
From one of the more recent sets. It's clearly flying, but it's like, and it has the clawed hand wings.
But its wings like folded over.
And it's like holding stuff. I was like, how are you flying, bro? Or are you just using magic to fly at the current point?
If a wizard casts flying on themselves and they already have wings, what happens? That's the next question. Did these just go furry? A little bit. I mean, like, it's always a little bit furry in here. Does the boy have a costume? Yeah, we made him a little Black Mage costume for Final Fantasy, and then Jump Rope is a White Mage, and I was also going to be a Chocobo, but only half of my mask printed and the rest of it broke. So I will just be Link again, per the usual, and then I'll finish my costume next year. So I made him a little pointy hat, little pointy wizard hat. And then Jump Rope made him a little tiny cloak. Jeebus, what is happening in that picture?
Just all wings.
Just all birds.
It's called the Avian Oddity.
How old is the crow chick? He's not quite 2 yet. Not quite 2. I like to imagine anthro characters like the bird folk being in the style of those animals from Ringo. Ringo was surprisingly well designed. Like, they did a really good job of telling a good story, one, in whatever medium, and then they chose a medium that, like, is just kind of weird, and it worked out really well. I built a bird deck for Magic the Gathering. It's a commander deck. And I'm excited to just start throwing shit like that all over the place. Just like weird, crazy birds. One of the cards I have is like Raven form, where it just turns someone else's creature into a bird. Just like, bird. Go. I heard I saw that picture earlier. Nice job. Are you wearing that all day? You mean the lizard cowboy? Yeah, lizard cowboy, who is dressed like I think he starts out being dressed like Johnny Depp's character in Fear and Loathing, isn't he?
I don't know.
I think he's wearing the Hawaiian shirt at some point in time.
Yeah, he like shows up in the Hawaiian shirt.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's a city slicker.
Fear and Loathing is such a strange movie.
I don't know. I think, going back to the bird thing,
Sure.
I think depending on if they're a werebird, I think I prefer their arms turning into the wings.
I do too. I like, for the most part, I like.
But if you're like a bird person naturally, I don't know. I feel like you have to have like separate, like have the wings separate from your hands, just because like it just for me it doesn't make sense for like bird warriors to be bird warriors with wing arms.
So here's the two sides of the argument, which I'm not choosing one, but I guess I'll choose. I like the wings as well. Like, when you turn into a were creature, you don't gain dog legs, right? Like, dog legs don't just sprout out of your ribs. Your arms turn into dog legs. So I think there should be a good blending there. So I can see getting hands on the wings, right? I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with all of it really, but like my favorite thing is to just the arms should turn into wings. That's that. And then you have big talon feet. So so I dig that the most. But there are like the old Flash Gordon comics and DC and stuff really went with the idea of like Hawkman and Hawkgirl, where they're not technically birds. I think they're supposed to be like the people of the hawk. So they're people that have basically like wing suits or wing things attached to them, and then they become more bird-like as you just progress through Magic the Gathering and other stories like that. So
the term you're looking for is Thanagarian.
Thanagarians, yeah. They're aliens. They're aliens with wings, right? It's like, okay, so they're not bird people.
And magic metal.
Yeah. nth metal. But so I think that's the derivative force, right? It's like, is this a person that gained bird features, or is this a werebird or a bird that became more humanoid? And I think in most of those situations, it doesn't make sense for them to have separate arms. It just doesn't make sense to do that, because now they're a centaur. Now they're a person with a bird head and wings for some reason, which is kind of terrifying, because if you draw the rib cage for that, it's basically this. Like, you got the head, but then you put a chicken on top. That's what you've done. That's what Aarakocra are, people. They're Banjo-Kazooie.
And there's nothing wrong with that, people.
If that's what you want to do, you just strapped a goose to your back and you're Banjo-Kazooie as a character. That's what the Aarakocra are. And I do think with D&D in mind, I think that is kind of what the Aarakocra are supposed to be. They are supposed to be more wizards that selectively became bird people. And so maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay for them to have separate wings.
There are cases of Aarakocra because I think the first Aarakocra were like vulture people from Dark Sun, and they distinctly had the bird, like the taloned winged arms.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have separate wings from their arms, and so like they would just like clutch a spear in their talon feet.
Yep. Yep. Big
And
time.
I was like, that's fine, but like that seems more of a monster than like a player.
Yeah, I do think that's a lot of the reasons that some of these things even exist, right? Is because it's the same reason that half orcs were playable races before orcs were. Like they want to be able to keep people grounded. And when you start going into the monstrous races, it's like, okay, cool. It's like, I draw my sword. It's like, you don't have any hands. It's like, oh.
Yep.
so there's that.
And that's why I
that's a
think
gameplay aspect.
like a Conrasu is such a difficult creature type to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't give them like a humanoid body, it's like how do you function? How do you even move as a Conrasu?
And it makes a lot of sense to say like, hey, if you're gonna go interact with this world of people, of humanoids, that you would take on a humanoid form, right? So I'm okay with that stuff too. So if a centaur gets lycanthropy, does it lose its set of legs? I would say no. I would say it would still be a centaur, but also a werewolf. Full body on bottom, like it would be a dog head on a dog werewolf body, which would be like, you know, the big claw things, and then full dog, just full dog on bottom.
Are centaurs humanoids?
Technically. Ooh, that's an interesting question.
I think they count as Fae in D&D and in Pathfinder.
They might be newer.
Because I think lycanthropy only works on humanoids and I think giants.
Okay, kid.
I don't know.
Hey, you're gonna break your teeth. No, give me that.
Oh God! Don't do that, child. Let's see. What are their traits?
Sorry, I'm back. Had to deal with something.
So in Pathfinder, second edition, centaurs have the beast trait, centaur trait, and humanoid trait. So in Pathfinder, yes.
Theoretically susceptible. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
But in D&D, I am fairly certain they count as Fae.
Now, next question.
Yeah.
Can a centaur become a vampire?
Probably.
I don't see why not. Okay. There's the Phoenix boy. That's kind of a fun idea. I like that. Where's my phone? Let me check on timing. I maybe an hour left. We're gonna bang these out. We're gonna bang out as many as we can, everybody. Here we go. An artificer's flesh mech. that doesn't sound. That's not an appropriate sentence. I'm gonna draw it, but it's not an appropriate sentence.
So just a flesh golem with a cavity in its chest.
I guess. That's the thing. It says mech, so that to me infers that you have to write it. You have to be able to get it.
What's that one?
Basically a Titan. Yeah.
Mech anime that's like you're in biological mech suits.
Evangelion?
No, I don't know. There's like this one where like bone spurs like drill into the person during the
Oh my God.
locking in process.
That sounds terrifying, and I kind of want to know more about
it's
this.
horrifying.
Yeah, Attack on Titan is a good example, right? Even though technically a mecha anime, they summon it themselves, so it's really more of like a transformation thing than a mech.
Technically true, but
There is a distinction there, is what I'm getting at. Evangelion are giant angels that are... I don't know if they're... Do they ever talk about that? Are they grown? Did they clone the main angel to make the big boys? I can't remember.
I've never watched Evangelion.
You don't need to.
I'm a bad weeb.
Here, if you want to watch Evangelion, what you should do is you should just go online and like watch the fight scenes. The rest of the show is so convoluted that it's just like it's hard to watch.
Also, so you brought up centaurs getting vampirism.
Yeah.
There's a character in Age of Sigmar, which is one of the games for Warhammer.
Okay. Yep.
She's a vampire who is basically a vampire centaur.
Nice. That's terrifying looking. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Kid, you just paused your own show. Is that what you wanted to do?
I even have the book they written about her.
That's awesome.
Age of Sigmar has such metal models.
I know. They're so great. I was like,
Demon Engine? Is that what you were thinking of, Corvus?
Do you? That's a 40k thing more.
I was gonna say the 4K does have demon engines. Let me see.
I guess technically Chaos Dwarves could make Demon Engine, but define engine.
What was I looking at this morning? I feel like it was during the stream. It was something about werewolves. Oh, it was a short. It was a short this morning I watched. Apparently, there's an entire civilization of dwarf werewolves.
Are they werewolves or werebadgers?
They might be werebadgers. I'm not sure. I'd have to double watch it. But hey! Markers do not draw on the table. There, yeah, draw over there. Yeah. Right here, kid. You can draw right here. Here's your paper. Hey, here's your paper. You can draw here if you want. No, you don't want to? Okay. The kid found the remote, paused the show he was watching, then got bored and decided, I guess I'll just draw on the TV. It'll be fine.
Oh gosh.
Escaflowne? It might have been Escaflowne. Escaflowne is pretty dope. It's like dragon-powered mechs.
Hang on, I think that's it. Let me look up.
It is very much, like, I guess more musculature than mecha. But, so yeah, I can see a lot of, like, lots of hoses and tubes and stuff, but... David, welcome in. What's this? Could be Escaflowne. Told them to only summon me if someone needs resurrecting, so it must be important, but they immediately put me on hold. What the hell?
No. Cool sequence though.
Yeah, the Escaflowne sequence is pretty great. Once again, like, Escaflowne was a really cool concept, because it was like, you have to power the Escaflowne, you have to, I think that was the name of the mech. You have to go slay a dragon and then use its heart to power it, and it's like a rite of passage for the princes to do that. Super cool.
Here.
That's a neat idea. But then they're like, what if we isekai some Japanese teenager into this world from track practice? And it's just like, what's happening? What's going on here?
Oh, I guess it is Escaflowne, but I guess there's different mechs. This is the one I was...
Yeah, that is Escaflowne.
But the first one I saw was this one, which looks more like the Big O sequence.
Big O's pretty good too. My eardrums? I'm sorry, was that really loud? You guys shouldn't have been able to hear that. That's my bad. Now I'm scared to watch it because it might be too loud.
Mute it.
I've been rewatching Vision of Escaflowne from the 90s, and I gotta say, I completely
I hate the
how much they showed.
the thing that drives me crazy. Like, if you watch that sequence carefully, you see his arm and his elbow, and then he sticks his arm in that device, and it like quadruples in length. Like, I know what they were going for, but like, no, he just got like whoop. He just got stretched. That was terrifying. Escaflowne is good though. I can't say that. I remember I remember Escaflowne fondly. I'll put it that way. But I also only ever watched it when it was on TV, and it was like super heavily censored, and it got taken off the air very quick. So, I want a horror series where truck drivers and isekai just a slasher villain. Oh, isekai is just. I mean, isn't that what the Jason movies are? Or
he gets isekai'd in space.
Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers is a good one. That one broke me a little bit as a person. I was trying to give this thing like a dragon skull head thing as like the helmet piece. I don't think it worked quite the way I want. I'm gonna try this again. I might only get 2 things drawn today. We'll see.
Oh. Dave said it never finished. It only had 1.5 seasons.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought the American TV just canceled it, but apparently they just canceled the series. The story itself was kind of weird.
A lot of anime have very weird stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had 26 episodes. And then it got a movie. Done by Studio Bones.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
What did you make your mech out of? Teeth. What?
Just teeth, nothing else.
We just kept fighting things that had mouths and mouths of teeth. So, here we go. Am I drawing this on a different layer? I'm not. God, blobbity blobbity blah. Maybe we're not going to get anything drawn today. That could also happen. That does happen sometimes.
That would be an unfortunate situation, but
I need
as
to
long as you
summon
do
the
something,
druid.
it's still muscle memory training. So,
What's that? That was really quiet.
so long as you draw something, at least it's some practice.
That's true.
Let me move the microphone to face towards me. That might help.
Any plans for this? So special of holidays?
Oh yeah, it's Halloween. That's right. I have D&D later, so I guess that.
That would be fun.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I think we left off in a dungeon last time.
It should have been on Adult Swim, not Toonami. When the girl almost dies from drawing the death card during a tarot reading and a very real sequence of getting stabbed in front. Yeah. Weird shit. You're on your way. Oh, I just meant I needed to summon the drawing styles. You don't have to draw with us if you don't want to. This one's just gonna have to not be a sketch.
Oh, news! I have a new tablet
Oh yeah? That sounds fun.
with a screen now, so it's been interesting getting used to that.
It is a bit of a shift, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Especially with when I got it, my chair broke. I didn't have any leftover chairs to use.
Oh no.
So I've been on my couch mostly. Buy a new chair, but hasn't been in the budget.
Man, chairs got really
decent
expensive.
one.
And I think I don't think it happened quickly. I think I just I got spoiled by working for the university. Because if you need an office chair, you could just go down to the surplus and buy one for like $5.
Gosh.
So I had a plethora of very nice chairs for a while. Because universities aren't allowed to just throw stuff away.
Hmm.
What was the other weird? Guyver? I think Guyver was the other. That was more like Power Rangers. So that would be maybe more akin to Attack on Titan than not. Boo, 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 boo. Didn't watch. I sorry. Yeah. So it's almost 2. Old enough to be a pain, but not old enough to actually talk to it.
There's the adorable phase, then there's the 8 years of pain in the ass phase.
We're slowly getting into that. I really want this to be not have a head. That's what I want. I want this to not have a head.
You know what it makes me think of?
What's
The one you're drawing right now, Star Spawn Hulk.
Star Spawn Hulk? Ooh, okay.
You know the skinless, just muscly
yeah,
guys.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I specifically remembered because when I played Neverwinter online, you fought a lot of those guys because they were aberrations. I don't know if they were bony like that, but
What are we talking about?
Star Spawn Hulk from D&D. Not the 5e one, like the 4e or 3e one, but just, skinless muscle.
Venom is also a big mech. Yeah, technically.
Technically, human is a biomech, piloted by a brain.
Kid, you're just being disruptive now. That's not cool.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I rise from the grave to greet you.
Greeting.
Today's the day to do that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeebus, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that's the 5e one.
apparently they only existed in 5e.
Really?
I don't think
Yeah.
5e had any real unique things. Maybe that's unfair of me to say.
Well, considering I'm looking at their page and their first appearance is listed in the Mordenkainen and Tome of Foes.
Huh.
Starspawn in themselves might not like start out in 4e, but like the specific like Starspawn Hulk came out in 5e.
Interesting. So I played a video game based on 4E, and they existed there.
Yeah, so that probably is where.
Maybe they have a different name.
I think I found the picture you're talking about, Jonas, and I don't know where it's from. Can't find the reference. Oh well. Oh well. We'll give the Starspawn to 5th edition. And I'll retract my statement.
Spawn.
Apparently they play in a Minecraft D&D mod or module. Let's see. Yeah, so there's one published in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes for 5th edition. There's one in Monster Manual 2 for 4th edition, and Monster Manual 3 for 4th edition.
Foul Spawn. They used to be called Foul Spawn. Yep, that's what that is, Jonas.
Gotcha.
I distinctly remember them because they were annoyingly tanky.
Okay.
Owls, well, okay.
I need to make some space for people to draw.
Jonas, you gonna draw too?
Sure. How do I join this again?
We get you a link.
Maybe I should give him like a skull cap, like an actual, just a top half of a skull. Now he looks like RoboCop. Like, what if RoboCop was made out of meat? That's not what we want.
Come on, computer. Just because I haven't done anything in a week doesn't mean you can't function.
Make
There
his
we go.
face the Roblox Chad face. I don't know what Roblox does or is. I could give him the. We could give him the. Oh no!
This face? Oh, I didn't work.
Can't remember. My brain is blanking out. We raid them on Twitch all the time.
Oh, oh, sad.
Right? It's been so long. Blue? No.
Skittles?
Yeah, blue Skittles.
Blue Skittles. There we go. Draw the Skittles face.
The little cat with the derp face.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him.
All right.
Dun, dun.
Where am I drawing? What am I drawing?
Do you want something from the list, or do you want to just warm up with your own stuff?
I should probably warm up. My brain is not with me.
That's okay.
You
Today's
should
a rush
reattach
job.
it this morning.
I should have, but got out of bed and, I didn't shower, brush my teeth yet either, so...
Since I've been taking care of the kiddo this last year, I've had to like shift to showering at night before bed.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been a weird shift of like showering in the morning my entire life, and now it's like, I don't know, it's just different. It's just different. It's like a whole different lifestyle choice.
No, new, different ball game.
Yeah.
I
I-
mostly shower at night, like really late at night, like at 1,
I think that
and then
there's
go to bed.
yeah, I could definitely see that. I used to do that when I worked like at the restaurant, because you'd come home at like 1 midnight or 1 in the morning. It'd be like, I have to
Covered in
shower.
grease.
I have to shower before I do literally anything.
Yep.
But then I usually also shower in the morning just out of habit. So.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. I'm very much more happy with this, even with the derp face. So I think we're going to leave the derp face, because really I only need to draw the mech.
What to draw?
The eternal question.
A meat mech. Horses can't talk. Sorry. Bluey. Bluey is my life right now.
No worries.
You going around said you'll die if you bathe after 8. There have been a few times when I would like take a shower and then go to bed, and it's just been so cold. It's been like, oh, like I thought I dried off, but like holy crap, it's chilly. But I also like I drop the heat at night, so it's my own fault.
Because my thyroid is fucking screwed up. I can't tell what my sleep situation's gonna be like. Sometimes it can be 50 degrees in my room and I will still wake up in a puddle of sweat, and sometimes it can be middle of summer, 80 degrees the entire night, and I need 4 layers of blankets to sleep. So I basically have to shower in the morning. I mean, I could shower at night, but I'm going to need another shower in the morning.
But it could kill.
Probably.
Okay. I think this is a pretty good meat mech. I think we're going to call this. That's gross. What I've done is gross, and I'll just put that out there. And that's I think okay. I think that's okay. I'm going to move this finger down, though.
Twinbee, you don't actually die in that situation. Or no, let's see. Tin Clash, you don't actually die in that situation. You just undergo reverse puberty. Which, I mean, you feel like you might as well be dead. But
Did you know that Seinfeld is credited for making the word shrinkage? I think. That might be an urban legend. Let me look that up.
It sounds like an urban legend.
George.
What a wacky brush it is.
Yeah, switch it. Kind of nice though.
Yeah, it's the sketch and chalk one, so it's interesting.
See you, Tin Clash.
Yeah, it was one of the writers came up with it.
Weird.
I mean, the word itself existed, but like not in that context. Not in that context. All right, moving on. Let's do at least one more here. It is all 11 o'clock. Echo Knight Dwarf Man. Oh wait, I already drew that one. I drew that one last time. This is a Hawaiian shirt. We're actually pretty close to being done. A skeleton with his long beard using his weapons.
What's his weapons?
Was that Tin Clashes? I hope not. That might have been Tin Clashes from last week, so if it was...
Right after they leave.
Right after they leave, yeah. I feel bad. I remember talking about this being like, why would a skeleton have a beard?
Well, I mean, maybe they're a skeleton spellcaster and they're playing first edition Pathfinder and have the Ironbeard spell.
That's exactly what I said last week.
I'm not surprised.
That's funny.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
It is a spell, yeah. You
It gives
grow
you...
it's cold iron, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. It gives you a cold iron beard, and spell casting, you have a spell failure rate for all your spell casting, but you also gain a headbutt attack that counts as cold iron.
Ironbeard.
Ironbeard, yeah.
You get +1 armor bonus to AC. And you can also use it as
any armor worn by said creature.
Yeah, and Ironbeard may also be used as a weapon equivalent to cold iron armor spikes.
Iron within.
Which
iron
probably
within.
do 1 damage, to be honest.
It depended, I think.
I'm trying to remember how irons...
I had a
shield spikes
player
work.
who...
I think they were a D4 if you were untrained and a D6 if you were trained.
Okay. Armor spikes deal extra piercing damage on a successful grapple check or attack.
Armor spikes, not shield spikes.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I was thinking of shield spikes. That's my bad.
C spiked armor. This is why I hate the SRD page.
Go to a different page. Can you link to that page, please?
No, they will not.
That is the problem that all Pathfinder always has.
Spiked armor. Okay.
The thing I love and hate, which always drives me crazy, is when like you'll be looking at an adventure path or reading something, and they're like, "For more information, look at this book," and it's like, "What? I don't have that book."
Yeah.
Not cool.
So armor spikes deal a D6.
Oh, nice. Okay.
For medium creatures and a D4 for small creatures.
Yeah.
I think there's some. I think there's some feats you can get to like actually attack with them too, beyond just the grapple. But I can't remember.
Yeah, I had a fighter who had a really actually terrifying grapple build. So he wanted to play he didn't want to be a real luchador. He wanted to be like an 18-year-old who loved wrestling too much.
You want to be Nacho Libre?
Yeah. He wanted to be Nacho Libre, basically. And his build was really good.
I do love that like Nacho Libre was like based off a real person.
Really? There was a monk that wanted to be a wrestler?
Was not so much he wanted to be a wrestler. The orphanage that he was working at was so underfunded that he became a masked wrestler to raise funds for it.
That's great.
Indeed.
Sanctioned by God. You know, as all things go, I don't think the Catholic Church would actually care that much.
Probably not.
Not unless it got like a huge amount of press.
Oh, I just mean like, I know a lot of monks and priests that like box and
Yeah.
and, like it's. When I watched Nacho Libre, I was like, why is this a problem? You can just do it. You can just go do that. It's fine. But
Well, they probably had needed drama in the movie.
yeah. Druid, my brain is stalling out. Are these holes actually where the hip sockets connect? I can't remember.
No.
What are the holes? The holes are just like your back muscle extensions, right? I think I put them in the wrong spot. I think they go back.
Yeah. The holes are a thread through for a very long loin of muscle called the hip flexor,
You're
which
right.
attaches like right here at the bottom of the rib cage and goes through inside and connects down
Gotcha.
here along the.
Yeah, so this should basically come up and around like that,
Yeah.
and then that. There we go. Okay.
We got the spine. We got the iliac
I
crest.
kind of want to just. Maybe this is the last one I draw, anyways.
got
So
the pubis.
I don't want to just draw this skeleton flipping somebody off. I don't know why. It's just like, hey, fuck you, I got a beard.
It's in theme with the skeletons, honestly.
And then there is a socket down here where the femur.
We'll sneak in
attaches.
a cheeky middle finger right before we end the stream, and then no one will know. This morning I did as promised, and they were. Wait, hold on a second. Someone messaged me on Blue Sky last night as I was working during my break. A message in the back saying I was at work. I couldn't talk much, but I would message them tomorrow. Treating me like I was some. Even tried to make me feel guilty, saying their grandma was hospitalized. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry they feel that way. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just explain the situation and let them be mad. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's okay, you know? Sometimes you need to talk to somebody and they just don't have time for you right then. You can be mad about that. You shouldn't hold it against them and, like, be pissed off forever, but there's nothing wrong with being mad. You know? It's like, I'm upset.
As long as it's not it's not part of a larger, like, toxic sort of relationship thing where they blame you for all of their problems.
My Aggie just died. Hold on a second.
Just let them be mad.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing, right? It's like communication is the important part about any friendship or relationship. And it's like if you feel like, hey, you weren't there for me, it's like, well, I couldn't have been, right? Like it was impossible for me. You can't hold that against me, but you can be upset that it happened, right? Like, sorry I wasn't there for you, but I did nothing I could do about it. So feel mad for a little bit. Hopefully you can forgive me for it and or get past this. And if not, you know, that's okay. It's okay.
Fist of the God Claw.
What's that?
When I was looking at the spiked armor stuff on 180, and I just got reminded of this weird, I guess you call it a pantheon that some Hell Knights worship called the God's Claw. And there's a few, like, archetypes based around it.
Okay. Tell me more.
So the God Claw is like, because Hell Knights, despite their name, they're not exactly
They're not evil, right?
always evil.
Yeah, they're just paladins.
They're just like, they're like extremely lawful paladins. Like, law is the only thing that they care about.
I always felt like they were better akin to like the Steel Brotherhood than like they sound demonic, but they're just like, no, we wear really scary ass armor right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the reason they're called Hell Knights is because Hell is, like, the most lawful place in the universe. And, like, obviously, there's a good chunk of them are, like, lawful evil, like, Asmodeus worshippers, but, like, others are just, like, we don't care about good or evil, we just care about the law.
Interesting.
But
That's
the
kinda
God
cool.
Claw is this, they're also aware, like, hyper aware that it's super weird for, like, the gods that are involved and the gods worshippers, because it's made up of Abadar, Asmodeus, Torag, Aurori, and Iomedae. It's like,
There's a lot of contrary opinions
yeah,
about law within that pantheon.
yeah, and they're like, they're so aware of it, and it's kind of funny that they're just like, yeah, but it's our thing.
Are they at all aware of the fact that law is an arbitrary set of rules that people choose?
Well, okay. Now I'm gonna pause you right there because you're defining law as a specific one law, right? And this is something I've had to argue before in the past. Like, you can have a lawful creature if it follows a specific set of codes, right? Like, so I think when you're saying like something is lawful or unlawful, really what you're defining is not the law itself that it follows, but that it can be trusted to follow a code. So it's really like can I trust the Fae to be the Fae? Yeah, and that's kind of where you have to go with it.
That's fair, I suppose. It's just also kind of weird to me to say I follow or are, I guess, am really invested in the concept of law when many things that are lawful in one situation are wildly illegal in another.
Sure. I think a good example of that, though, is like angels and demons, right? Like,
Yep.
They don't follow the same code of conduct, but you can trust that they will follow their code of conduct, right? So they an angel and a demon might not go into a pact together, but if they did, they would trust that the other person would keep to their word, at least to like the extent of what they are doing, right? Like the angel would probably know the demon is trying to screw me over, and so I think that's good.
This is also kind of why I've always I have never been able to take the alignment system seriously anyway, because I do not think that an angel would qualify what the code that demons live by as law. I know you can, but like it being antithetical to what they understand as their law, the righteous law or whatever, I feel like they would
I personally
not
think
define it as law.
Law is a bad term. I like what you said, Rook, but I think a more accurate term should be order. Are you a... Because, like, a lot of the Hell Knights, some of them care about, like, what actual laws are written. There's, like, a group called Order to Scourge, and they're, like, they hunt corrupt politicians who abuse the law.
Okay.
Nice. We could use some of that.
Some Robin Hooding.
And, but they also go after criminals and other sorts, and so they're almost more of, like, investigators instead of like paladins. And
see, I like that a lot. I think that's
I do too.
I think that's
but like they very much mad for them. It's like the law is important. So as long as it's, I don't want to say it's righteous, but like it's not one-sided.
Yeah.
That they want it to be applied to everyone equally, at least with this order.
Yeah, and I think I disagree with that kind of stuff too. Like, it just, like, morally wise. And it goes back to like, the same reason of why, like, I think people are like, oh, you can't have a chaotic rogue and a lawful paladin in the party. And it's like, yeah, you can. Like, you can absolutely have a paladin that refuses to break the law themselves. And can still coexist with someone who does break the law, but like with stipulations, right? Like, hey, don't break the law in front of me. Like, we have to do this the right way. There should be contention there. They should talk about it. I'm going to try to reform you, right? Like, there are tons of options to have that work in a party. You can't be lawful stupid. Lawful
If
stupid.
you do this in front of me, it is my sworn obligation that I will follow to turn your worthless ass in.
Yeah. And I think a funny and kind of a good way to look at that as like, said paladin is hanging out. Said rogue is hanging out. You're trying to save the princess from getting eaten by a dragon. And the rogue's like, I'm gonna steal this guy's money. And the paladin has to say, don't do that. That's illegal. You're gonna pay for that. And they're like, well, we have to save the princess, so you can't stop me. Good point. Finish saving the princess, arrested after the fact, right? Like, there's nothing saying that law and order and justice have to happen, Judge Dredd style immediately. Like, it just doesn't make sense to do that way. Sorry, Jones.
Oh, no worries.
That's the biggest thing about like being chaotic stupid that just doesn't jive with me. Oh, my skeleton. Yeah, sorry. You said you were leaving, and then I was like, oh, I just rolled the skeleton. I think the only one I have left is the dude with the star face. So I think I'm gonna try to draw that one, and then I think we'll be done for the day. But yeah, no, I like the Hell Knights. I think the Hell Knights are great.
I look forward to seeing how they like remaster them, because they are definitely something that needs to be remastered, because there's no longer the alignment system per se.
Yeah.
And so it's like, how do they do the law damage anymore? Because that was something that they could do. But one thing I do like about like Godclaw though is their kind of drive is to fight big C chaos. So like they will be the people going to like the World Wound, like one of your companions in Wrath of the Righteous is a gnome Hell Knight who is part of the Order of the Godclaw, because he's like there to fight the chaos demons, because he's like, it's our job to fight like chaos as in a cosmic force.
Yeah. Which I love the Kenrasu for that too, right? It's like the way I've always played it with the Kenrasu is like they get sent there for a purpose, and so whether or not it's like a very finite thing or it's like grand cosmic scale, right? It's like, oh, there's too much chaos in this universe, we're gonna throw you in there just to balance it out. Just do your best. There's a lot of flexibility.
Gotta do some rebalancing to fight off the maelstrom.
Yep. I dig it.
Like, I wouldn't want Hell Knights to exist in real life. Like, let me just say, but like fiction-wise, I think they're kind of cool.
Yeah. I feel like they've always given me the Space Marine vibes.
Oh yeah,
It's just like
they definitely have that vibe of like
for the Emperor. It's like, oh god, okay. Do not besmirch the Emperor's name. Think about it. One of them might figure it out.
Though they did bring up with the new rulebook they put out 2 months ago, Battlecry. They talk about how some of the Hell Knight orders are have a lot of conflictions, because Battlecry kind of kicks off this year of basically this. It's basically World War I in Galarian right now, in the meta plot. And so you have Cheliax, which is the evil devil-controlled empire, and Andoran, which is fantasy America, basically. Revolutionary America. And some of the Hell Knights are just we don't serve the Queen, but
oh yeah, Cheliax wouldn't like that at all.
Yeah, because they're we're not knights that swear allegiance to the crown or whatever, and so they're just like there's a lot of confliction. While other Hell Knights are just like, hell yeah, we get to kill some peace, freedom living hippies. So it's just like there's like a big split. It's like uh-oh. Just a second.
I'm trying to remember what this one was. I accidentally deleted the
Uh-oh.
prompt.
I don't think I heard.
It's a crap. I don't remember what it's called. It's basically what we've been talking about. I think it's a Starfinder race. It might be a Pathfinder race. Brian, welcome back. Let me see if I can find it.
Not Kanrasu, obviously.
Pretty similar. It's similar, but oh my gosh. Everything is just breaking. I don't know what's happening here. The Halloween shenanigans have begun.
All hail the great pumpkin.
I lost it. I totally lost it. Well, I guess we're gonna turn this into a superhero with a fireworks superhero. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Whoops.
America.
Okay. I'm back.
I'm gonna give myself 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna bounce. Gotta get on the road. Really, I need to pack is what I need to do. I need to pack and I need to get going.
Also, I guess we won't be having D&D tomorrow.
No.
Pathfinder.
Sorry, I thought we already talked about that. Maybe we hadn't.
We haven't at all.
No, yeah,
I hadn't heard anything, but I'm incommunicado, so it's not
I
surprising.
will be out of town this week, so.
All right.
Damn it! Now it's totally gonna be free this Saturday for play.
Uh,
You guys can still hang out. I guess if you guys want to run your own stuff, you can. Somebody come up with a quick dinosaur-themed adventure that happens in the grasslands before my next chunk.
There's no way in hell I have the energy to GM.
Hey, what are you crushing up, kid? Please don't destroy that. Please don't destroy that. Hey, pop. Oh, and you ripped it. Neat. Thank you.
Good job, kid.
Good job. Done did destroyed it. Dun, 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 dun.
66 months, Bri. That's 3 away from the good number.
Soon. Bri, thank you again for being a member.
I think now I need to be here every single time that happens again so that I can count it down.
Yep. Who wants to be here for? I can't talk right now. My brain is so fried. I'm out. I'm empty.
I hear you, dude.
Okay, how can I make this look more fireworky? More explosions.
determine the Jubilee.
Man, I'm actually really impressed that they chose to include Jubilee in the 90s X-Men. That power is a lot to animate.
Okay. What should I do? We're coming up on the end of the year. What should we do for YouTube membership? Do people want the YouTube Shorts a day early? Do people want any videos I make a day or earlier? I usually post them the next day after I make them, so I'd have to start making them faster. Or posting them later, I suppose. Do people want extra art? What would people like for the membership reward to be?
Yeah, if you didn't know we have a membership, join so Rick can start doing more stuff.
We need more money.
Always
66, what a good number. I mean, you're close, yeah. You're close to the nice number. You're a fraction away from the evil number. It's good. It's good stuff. 666, I'm confused. Okay, I don't like the shoulder pad. I think that's not great. We're gonna do something like this.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Okay.
I am fully out of steam.
That's alright. I am too, I think. Alright, there's my Starface superhero weird Kenrasu firework person. Let's give them some weird speckly glows. Did you know Jubilee has firework powers?
Really? I had no idea.
I have no idea how Jubilee is.
It's alright.
It's a X-Men character.
Yeah. It was always really funny to me because, that's how her powers were described. She can shoot fireworks out of her fingers. And it's that's weirdly specific.
Wasn't there a run of comics where the deeper explanation was actually she creates tiny antimatter explosions?
Yeah, I think eventually that's what they got to, but in the early version when she was made fairly recently. Well, now
in terms of X-Men.
Yeah, for the cartoons, she was made for the cartoon runs essentially.
Yeah, she's supposed to be the teen/child character insert.
Mm-hmm. And so her powers weren't really well defined. They're just she shoots fireworks out of her hands, and for some reason that destroys technology. And it's that's okay.
So
Terrifying.
She became a lot more powerful later as they kind of really defined what she actually could do.
her powers are described as lumikinetic explosive light blasting.
Yep.
What she calls fireworks. Also known as energy plasmoids or lumikinetic explosive light. Okay, just repeated that. According to Emma Frost, Jubilee had the potential to detonate matter at a subatomic level.
Yeah, that's not safe.
Nope.
I think that's what Drew talking about, the antimatter. She just basically obliterates normal matter, and it's that's bad. Don't do that. don't do that. That kills everybody. That just kills you.
Let's please not mess with the balance of the universe.
Yeah, exactly.
let's not start violating the laws of
Physics.
What's the law of conservation of mass, conservation of energy, conservation of information is what I think it is now.
Mm-hmm. Because it both incorporates energy and mass.
Yeah.
Physics. Dark matter is super cool,
weird.
but like super kind of scary once you start looking at it.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense. Go watch some Star Talks. They're great. I think I am going to call it there, though. Jonas, I don't know what giant bunny abomination you've made, but I love it.
Thanks.
I'm going to build a time machine and go there and talk about the 90s. I want to see what you loved about it so much. I don't love the 90s that much. It was just a big part of my life.
Yeah. Don't. In this case, specifically, do not mix up nostalgia and longing. The two are not synonymous.
The 2000s were pretty shitty for me in general.
Same.
2010s were okay. Yeah.
I think the 2000s were pretty bad for everyone.
90s were simpler times. All right. Thanks
They
everybody for
might
hanging
have
out today.
only seemed that way because we were very young.
Yep.
There was the Gulf War happening.
That's true. That is true.
Anyway, sorry.
You were alive in the 90s? I was alive through the entirety of the 90s. Yep.
I was alive for
I
a
remember
portion
most
of
of
the
it.
80s.
Yeah. All right. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. I'm glad everybody got to hang out today. I kind of like streaming earlier again. We might figure this out as the kid gets kind of more accustomed to stuff, as I'm not sure how much his napping is going to be viable anymore because it keeps pushing the stream farther and farther and farther back. So we'll see what we can do about that. But moving on, I have one more commission to work on next week, so we'll be back on Monday, and I might try to bang that out either in Discord or on Twitch. Then we'll be kind of back to a normal schedule of just doing the viewer live stream and working on the game project, which should be up on Steam fairly soon. I have the Steam testing stuff done. Next week when I get back, if people would like to test that out with me, I need to test out the network before I actually upload it. Let me know, and we'll try to set that up. Should be able to do four player, which would be awesome. And there's a lot of testing that's going to require to make that work. So I'm gonna go get on the road. Druid, Jonas, Bry, Corvus, thank you all for hanging out today. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you drawing with me. I will post all this on the Discord before I take off out of town. And that's all I have. Happy Halloween, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table. Be safe, and we'll see everybody next week. Bye!
Bye.